¡Vámonos! El Xenoespadas. A la verga, güey. Es el White Whale, güey. Qué bonito se ve. Nunca había visto esa cinemática de entrada. Se ve hermoso, güey. No mames. A ver si sale otra cosa, güey, diferente, güey. Nunca había visto eso, güey. Esos pequeños detallitos que tiene el juego. ¡Hola, verga! Yeah, yeah. Está bien vergas el soundtrack de la New LA. Okidoki. Ah. Ok, fuga. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh. Muy urbano. Ah, cinemática. Perfecto, yo sigo tragando.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want her to join Blade.
Momento. Voy a cambiar el output. Está un poquito laguiento.
From the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that Skell. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Estúpida. Geek out, güey. Sí.
Now this girl gets it. Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction. Hold on, I'll just pull it up here. 1 sec.
Lynn?
Oh.
Espera, ¿qué?
Right. Sorry.
Originally, Skells were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned.
Okay.
Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far so fast without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
Como la varita de Harry Potter, güey. La varita escoge
There
el mago,
is some
señor Potter.
criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Yeah!
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating.
Oh!
Just about every blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Sí. Pero se supone que el Scout Console es como para online, ¿no? Ese pedo. Yup.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Ah!
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Armory.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Sí, por acá.
Hey! So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chosan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Pero de lo que he llegado a jugar de este juego, que es hasta la decisión, siempre te presionan de que, no, sí, Secretario Nagi te dice, oh, debes de reconsiderar. Oh, debes de reconsiderar. Y te obligan a unirte. Oh. Shit. Ay, cabrón.
Hey! Hey!
Honey, we're home.
Ha.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone.
Ah.
Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count
Mira.
on you to do your part?
No, momento. No, sí. No lo voy a convencer. No la voy a convencer. Mira lo que pasa.
Ms. Ku, how much do you know about life pods?
Life pods? You mean like from the white whale?
Yes, those life pods. Like the one Elma, a blade, rescued our friend here from. Emphasis on the word rescued. Because if you aren't released, you just sit there frozen in stasis. Forever.
So did you have an engineering question about life pods? Or is this all part of the guilt trip?
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. Now, what'll it be, friend?
Y se lo vuelvo a negar todavía más.
Now, you wouldn't want to refuse the people who saved your life, would you, friend?
Creo que todavía queda un diálogo más. No estoy seguro.
You said no, you wouldn't refuse. That's a yes, right?
Ah, sí, ahí está. Refuse. Ya lo repite.
You said no, you wouldn't refuse. That's a yes, right?
Este culo, güey.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, she can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe!
Ok, ya tengo el minimapa. ¡Yee! Fuga. Necesito nuevos sticks y una carcasa nueva. No manches, estoy sintiendo cómo se atora el stick.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the West Gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigen activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business.
Nice.
One of our teams
Coincidencia?
must
No lo
have
creo.
gone out there and kicked some furry indigen butt, huh?
Especular.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does she know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour probe baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger.
Sobre todo porque ella era la
That probe
comandante.
isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Ok, mapa de segmentos. Upper. Oh. Okay. Pues ese güey está más o menos mamalón. ¿Soy que level 5? Level 5, level 6, level 5. Podría necesitar un level up.
Attack it late. Follow my lead. Fire Carnival. Flame grenade. Shadow strike. Don't miss. Side slash. Blast. Miss.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Win. We got him. Let's move.
Ready? Let's move in. Watch me lay Shadow strike. I can't move.
Side
Fire
slash.
Carnival. Assault hammer. Down you go. Sliding. Aggressive fire.
Shadow runner.
So mean. Now close the gap. Here we go. Locked and loaded. Fire Carnival.
Sliding slinger. Shadow strike.
Blast.
Side slash. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Ah, se movió.
Don't push. Hold off. Assault hammer. Flame grenade. Someone is staggered.
Punch me up. Early bird. Sliding slinger.
This is wearing me down.
That could have dented. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Recuperate. Sorry. Wrong armor. What? Hey, lay off.
No mames, güey. Nos está partiendo el hocico, güey.
Stuck on a whole different planet. No peace looking at the sky. Trouble's always all around. So we stay quick with the guns and cannons. Standing as long as you can. It's
Harder.
get off. Guards out.
They're not so tough. Aim for their vitals.
With lives messed up.
Harder.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
Blast. Harder. Slap him on my own. Guys, take it. Assault hammer. My blood's really pumping now. Wrong armor.
Ah, güey, sí pega muy fuerte, güey. Ok. Momento. No, estoy en la pantalla de status. Necesito Ground Gear. Ah, yeah. Da un poquito más de defensa. De hecho, me agrada. Ok. Antes de... Andamos muy... pendejos.
Hey.
Ah. Ok. No, todo esto ya lo tengo. 6. No, güey, no mames. Me lo sube a 11, nomás con que no sea Warn. Trae XP Boost, pero este trae Potential Up y no, güey, prefiero el XP Boost en dado caso. Sí, porque van a necesitar el EXP Boost. De todas maneras, ya no tengo... ¿Cómo se llama? Feria. Malón, no lo había visto ese Titanium Knife. ¡Aló! Buen juego, a huevo. Concuerdo. Me he jugado. Mañana de directo. Órale, órale. De este juego precisamente. Bro, me he aventado todos los Xenoblades excepto este. Es el momento de jugarlo. A ver, un momento. Ese cuchillito. ¿Qué onda? Oh, no me lo puedo poner. Level 7. Ok. Vale, vale, vale.
It begins. Locked and loaded. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me. Assault hammer. Light fire grenade. Side flash. I can't move. Nice job. Nice work.
Nope.
Attack at range. Follow my lead. Target in sight. Fire,
¿Stagger?
Shadow
Falló.
Nice. Move in and bomb damage. Light grenade. Side fire. And don't miss. I figured we'd win. Hope I didn't get in the way.
¿Por qué no hacen juegos como este, pero de con... Chrono Tiger? No, no he jugado esos.
It never hurts to get a little stronger.
No te sabría decir. 7, 9, 7, 7. De level 6.
Attack it late. Follow my lead. Target incredible.
Scream it! Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike.
I know. Stop it. Down you go. Present fire.
Side slash.
Wild down.
Side slash.
I figured we'd win. Hope I didn't get in the way.
Yo no me he pasado el Xenoblade 3. Está con madres.
Strength comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
Está muy bueno. Es algo que puedo decir. Está un poquito alta esta madre. Vamos a bajarlo a 4.5 decibeles. Ahí está.
Ready? Let's move in.
Now, my turn. Scream edge. Pendant destroyed. Move in and strike. Sliding flicker. Side slash. Pendant destroyed. Move in and strike.
I figured we'd win.
Nice work.
Pero este sí que es súper difícil. Este es difícil. Porque que yo sepa, está más centrado en exploración más que combate. Ay,
Shadow strike.
no quiero hacer eso.
Fire carnival.
Side slash. Sliding slinger. Scream edge. Upper hand. Side slash. Shadow run.
I figured we'd win.
Nice work.
A la chingada, güey. ¿Qué pasó ahí, güey? ¡No! ¡Changuitos!
What the hell happened here? You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless
Unless... what?
this is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep, and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Inquire, güey.
The tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when you find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Oh shit.
As long as you understand the risks involved. Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Fair enough. But don't push it, okay? Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This'll be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Para empezar, ¿qué level es? Upgrade. Ya me deja actualizar mis artes. Ok, Assault Hammer es muy importante porque esa madre hace topple. Flame Grenade porque hace daño a los que están topleados. Y Slit Edge. $12. Ok, Recuperate. Chrome Armor no lo necesito. Es por personaje. Ok, perfecto. ¿Qué diferencia hay? Aumenta el efecto de duración de topple y hace topple 3. ¿Efectividad? ¿Aumenta o tiene alguna manera? No. Es bueno subirlo. De todas maneras. 100% más damage. Hit scaling 500%. Cooldown 22.8. Ah, sí. Prefiero. Ok. Shadow Strike as Stagger. Este mero. Damage from the side. Incrementa 10 TP. Ranger combo. Critical power 1. Early bird. Upper hand. Side slash. Fatigue. Shadow Runner. Boost potential. Prevents detection from enemies. Boost damage from behind. Yo digo que Early Bird y Side Slash. Shadow Runner. No, Stream Edge, Stream Edge. Lean. Cabrón, no tiene ciertas artes. No las ha aprendido. Ok. Trash Talk. Incrementa la moral y hace Taunt. Thermal Resistance Mob. 25% más damage. Oh, esto está bueno porque si le hace topple, creo que sí lo puede. Creo que el NPC sí lo activa. Fire Carnival y el Thermal Damage. Wild Down. Este trae topol. Este. Cualquier pendejada que haga topol. Y que incremente el TP. Con eso tengo. Más que suficiente. ¿Qué chingaderas son estas de skills? Skill slot. Y no hay nada. Ok, me imagino que eso lo desbloqueamos después. Ground Gear, saqué algo. Al parecer no. Ok. Ahora sí, ¿qué level sale?
How is this even remotely fair? Attack the link. Follow my lead. Target in sight. Shadow strike. Blaze flow. Thank you. So what if you stagger me? Side slash. Blood grenade. That did something. Try top early. Gunfire. I'll topple him. Wild Dash. Side slash.
Ah, el Wild Down sí hizo efecto, perfecto.
Shadow strike. Can be destroyed. Move in and strike.
Fire Carnival. Sliding Flicker. Who cares how you get off? Concentrate your fire. Blaze flow.
Appreciate you. Shadow strike. You should be doing better. Kill me. I should heal up first. Side slash. Slide. Plant destroyed. Move in and strike. Scream edge.
Ah, ya se va a morir. Bueno. Y debe pegarle la parte de atrás.
We are awesome.
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too.
No mames, que le bajó un
Now
chingo.
let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Y si queda 5 centímetros a un ladito.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try. Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Level up! I think even my cooking got better.
Oh. Ok. Entonces el tamaño importa mucho. Honestamente puso más batalla ese monstruo de nivel 6 que el otro pendejo. Lag, 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 lag. Ah, ya no está mi yeah. Oh. Sad.
Great.
Qué buen soundtrack, Como diría Lynn. Honey, we're home.
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
No, huevo. Tiene que ser Bandam, güey.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Look at you two. I
whoa.
swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked her to become a blade, little Miss Stick in the Rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandam is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow?
Por eso es muy directo.
Not much for conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Divisiones.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders. Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akeloff and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty: protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division. Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads, they escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on
caballería.
clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigen that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigens.
Next? All right, prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the Mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to Mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not
Son
a
los
division
bomberos.
for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like. So there's really no reason to stress about this. Alright, you ready to choose?
Sure.
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
Pathfinder. HP Support, Ranged Master, Melee Master, Drop Sensor, Critical. Ok. Sí tiene una que otra cosa, pero por lo pronto Pathfinders es lo que se me ajusta más para la exploración del mapa.
Then it's settled?
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
Alright, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Ok. ¡Ay, fast travel! What?
We've got this.
Ready for any?
We should weaken them just to be safe. Fire Carnival!
Sliding ice. Move in and do some damage.
I know! Take this! Topple! Close in! Flame grenade!
Side slash.
I know! Take this!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Sliding slinger.
Trash talk!
Shadow strike. Side slash. Upper hand.
Flame flow!
Appreciate it.
Trash talk! Fire breath!
We're stuck on a whole different planet. No
Sliding
looking at the sky, troubles always all around, so we stay quick with the guns and cannons. Standing as long as we can until we get off.
Side slash.
Then come on, so don't
Shadow strike.
get it with our
Wild
stuff.
Dance! Assault hammer! Down you go! Press and fire!
Green edge.
Flame grenade! If anyone's hurt, say something. I got a workout from all that running. It never hurts to get a little stronger. It begins. Punch
Let's see
first.
what you've got.
Ask questions later. Fire Carnival!
Now it's my turn.
Wild Dance!
Sliding slinger.
Wow! Got it! Assault hammer! Lay down some cover fire! I'll blast a hole right through him!
Side slash. Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Shadow strike. Upper hand. Sliding ice. Move in and do some damage. Side slash.
Now close the gap! Let's play into it! Flame grenade! I figured you'd win. Hope I didn't get in the way. Level up! I think even my cookie got better. Attack at range!
Follow my
Fire
mark.
Carnival!
Now, melee attacks.
I know! Take this!
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade!
Side slash. Punch me up.
Trash talk!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Sliding slinger. Appreciate it. Upper hand. Shadow strike. Side beam. Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade!
Ok, ya le agarré la onda.
We're stuck on a whole different planet.
Early bird. Sliding ice. I figured move in and do some damage. Strength comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
You asked for it.
You ready for anything? Shadow
Fire
strike.
Carnival!
Sliding ice. Move in and do some damage.
Watch me lay in!
Side slash.
Go me! Now close the gap! Watch me lay into it!
Early bird. Shadow strike.
got this. You won't beat me. Punch first. Ask questions later. Fire Carnival!
Now it's my turn.
Assault Hammer!
Side slash.
Slinger! Go me! Now close up and lay into it.
Appreciate
My
it.
kids get fired up.
Shadow strike.
Go me!
Early
Run
bird. Slice. Slinger.
Wrong armor! Thanks, advice.
Llega su pinche madre.
Harder. And it just damage. Upper hand. Shadow strike. Now, melee attack.
Da.
Slinger! Let me out!
Side ice. Move in and do some damage.
Flame slow!
I owe you one. Primer. Scream edge. Destroy. Move in and strike.
Ni madres. Sentado. No hay manera fácil de subir.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. Side slash.
Assault Hammer!
Slice. Slinger.
Flame grenade! Got him! Lay down some cover fire! Flame slow! Thank
Appreciate
you!
it.
Look it!
Early bird.
Now close it down!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Let's lay into it!
Slice. Slinger.
Flame grenade! Look it!
That's
Nice job!
Move in and
Keep
keep
it
the
up.
rhythm going.
They've seen us.
¿Otro?
Ready? Let's move it!
Slide. Appreciate it.
Watch me lay into
Shadow
it!
strike.
Fire Carnival!
Side slash.
Yes! Now melee attack! Watch me lay into it! Flame grenade! Look it!
Early bird.
Hit him again for me!
Este es más como el primero. No, es más enfocada a exploración.
Damn. I knew we would have heard from them by now.
It was definitely fighting something. But this damage, it's not the usual claw or bite marks.
No signs of the team. If they were eaten, we'd know it. So did they walk away, or were they taken? Right. Either way, they couldn't have gotten very far. Let's keep looking.
Y el sistema de batalla
Hold up, Elma. Check
es
this
como
out.
una combinación
I'm
entre el
picking up
primero y el
an
segundo.
Earth-based IFF signal coming from that direction. It's Pathfinder.
That thing over there, maybe?
It doesn't look natural, does it?
No, it doesn't. It looks like trouble.
And look at this. I'm picking up readings for other life forms too. Multiple signals, moving around inside the structure. Elma, you don't think...
Fu.
I think you're right. Look at their movements. They're controlled, orderly. They're definitely not wild animals. Now the question is, are they native to Mira? Or are they visitors like us? And if so, from where?
You think it's one of the forces that destroyed Earth?
Let's not jump to any conclusions. It's a big universe out there. Of course, we shouldn't rule it out either.
Should we call this into HQ?
Yes, but not from here. If we're picking up their signals, they might be close enough to intercept ours.
You there! Drop your weapons.
Stay calm. We don't want to provoke them.
Earth aliens, surrender now!
They know about Earth? You may have been right after all, Lynn. Stand down! Did you already forget my first lesson? Fighting is a last resort. Our friends here appear to be able to speak our language. Which means we need to find out if diplomacy is a viable option.
You're right.
We come in peace, and we're willing to negotiate. If you have any Earth alien prisoners, we'd ask the conditions for their release. If you don't, we'll leave you in peace.
No negotiation. No conditions. We have our orders. All Earth aliens must die.
Didn't have to be like this.
Ready? Let's move in! Watch shadow and fire! Don't miss! Thermal ice! Blast hammer! Fire blast grenade! Side blast! Crash chuck! Flame thrust!
I owe you one. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Finished yet.
Side blast. Slide slinger.
Good.
Primer.
Fire carnival!
Shadow strike. Slide. Switch to close range combat.
Roger! They won't get a
Nice.
moment's rest!
Move in and do some damage.
So much for the diplomatic approach. What's the deal with wanting us all dead anyway?
Yeah, I wonder. They did mention they were following orders. Maybe someone higher up their chain of command would be willing to negotiate.
Ah, después de haber matado a dos de sus henchmen, no creo. Esta madre no la puedo. Fuck, güey, no se puede. Vicious.
Lynn, can you give us an approximate location for that IFF signal?
Let's see. Seems to be originating from that building over there.
Good. Está muy lejos.
Then we'd better get moving. There's no time to lose.
No se ve nada mal. Sí, no, pues, es un Xenoblade. No se ve mal. Pero es muy diferente este tipo de Xenoblade a lo que viene siendo mainline Xenoblade. Muy, muy diferente. No mames, level 10, güey. Está la perga.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Fire Carnival!
Shadow strike.
Assault Carnival! Fire! Got him! Lay down flame cover fire!
Mames. Corre bien. ¡Oh! Me dio bastantito. No mames, güey, qué pinche vergazo recibió Leeds. Freaky Taylor. Buona serie. Es un hide. ¿No puedo abrir puertas? No. Ah, Sarge.
Ready? Let's move in. Let's try to strike. Fire, fireball, fire, fire. Down we go. Target in sight. Don't move. Now close the gap. We're done.
Como Chosha anda bien, bien.
Shadow strike. We're done. I figured we'd win. Hope I didn't get in the way.
Aumento. Level 1 o level 2. Level 1. ¿Y por qué veo disparos por todos lados, loco? Xenoblade con pistolitas. Con pistolas y fileros. ¿Puedo subir? ¡No! ¡Ah, que sí! ¡Ah, sí pude! ¡Me la pelan! Adiós, perros. ¿Quién dijo que necesitaba pelear contra todos esos pendejos? Me van a hacer mierda. ¿Qué onda, hijos de su perra madre? Me van a hacer mierda.
Dead. You killed them all. In cold blood.
Fortune did not smile upon them today.
Nelson.
You filthy Earth aliens do not belong on this planet.
You seem more fluent than the others. Are you in charge?
I am called Glennar. I command this squad, Earth alien. Now it is time for you to surrender.
Hello, Glennar.
Bueno, te dejo el lurk.
I am called Elma.
Voy a terminar mi resumen de
and
Jack
I
the Ripper.
command
Por
this
ahora.
squad. If this planet is your home, we apologize for intruding. We crash-landed here after our ship was damaged in an attack by unknown adversaries. We were hoping we could negotiate a peaceful settlement in exchange for our friends, but...
Peaceful settlement. Your words are wasted. All we can promise Earth aliens is a swift death.
Elma.
Right. We
Por
tried.
ahora, pues
Looks
no
like
sé de lo
survival
que...
faced it
Bueno,
is.
es que no
Fine,
sé,
then.
güey.
Seeing as you know we come from Earth.
Ahora aquí es como decir, ah, ahora chido, qué padre. Son weas mexicanas.
Early bird. Fire carnival. Shadow strike. Fire
Y güey, me están haciendo mierda, güey. perra madre, güey.
Now, melee attacks.
¡No! ¡Ya se murió!
Upper hand.
Assault hammer! Shadow down we go! Suppressive thought!
Target in sight. Scream edge. Side slash.
Don't put
¡Oh! Ah, está bueno.
I'm in trouble. Heal me. Early bird. I have to save it. Help me. Upper hand. This is wearing me down. That's how to be. You can do it.
wrong order! Don't put
¡Uy, espérate, güey! Me están haciendo mierda.
just like I'm on my own.
One more hit.
Get down! You're crowding my space! Too easy. Moving on the next one. I can't keep this up. Greta! Back off! Use melee attacks! I can't keep this up.
¡No! ¡Mátalo! ¡No! Ah, me hicieron turboshet. Proceden a valer ñonga, güey, todos, güey. ¡Sí! Ah, güey, ok. Fuck. ¡Ah! No mames, güey. Ay, no. Ah, para empezar tengo un mejor Titanium Knife, güey. Para empezar. Survival Gloves, Survival cual, no está chido. Footwear. Resist Topple. Sí. Pasa por saltearse a los enemigos y no aliviar, mira, me la van a pelar. Dame chancita y me la van a pelar. Es que siento que el Lin está muy squishy. Se supone que es un tanque, pero lo siento muy squishy. Ese es mi problema. Y no tengo buen armamento ahorita. No mames, 18. Está como Moira que es healer, pero lo ocupan para DPS, ándale. ¡Oh! ¡Espérate! ¿Esto es nuevo? ¿No estaba? Thirsty Edge. Espérate, güey. No, sí. Esto le hace falta. A ver, Primer. Incrementa TP. No, eso está bien. Raises a tiro fanatic y el power buff. Eso está bien. Increases TP by will land an attack from the side. Sliding glider. Y súbele. Súbele a Shadowrunner. Y súbele a Primer. Upper Hand. No me alcanza ya. Ok. ¿No tiene para recuperar esta? No, todavía no. Iron Prison. Physical Resistance grants proximity spike effects. Flame Cloak, Thermal Resistance Up y Fire Carnival. Thermal. No, pues ahí quedó. Rank 55 de 55, full. Guns blazing, mixes offensive and defensive. HP melee damage to attack bonus, well balanced and suited for beginners. If you want to rack up damage. Pero usa dual guns y no tengo dual guns ahorita. Ok, podemos ver eso después. Pero es nomás para esto. Ok, va. Sí, ahorita por lo pronto no. Soul Voices. Ok, vale. A ver, me voy a desquitar con estos cabrones. Sí, está muy squishy la Elma, bueno. La Lin más bien. la verga. Se me hace que la armadura de estos güeyes está muy faltante. Ok, ya sé qué voy a hacer. Voy a poner la probe. Antes que nada. Porque me hace falta el teleport. ¿Dónde está? A mero arriba, güey, no mames. A la chingada, güey, ¿qué es eso, güey? Estuve a punto de darte baneo, güey, por spam, güey. Al tiro, güey. Estuve así, güey, de hacerte un Banamex por spam. Pues por lo mismo no me pagan. Si no me pagan no acepto las promociones. Promocionar a otras personas así sin remuneración. ¿Qué es eso? No te creas, güey. Generalmente no me pongo el tiro cuando ponen así bloques de texto muy grandes, porque luego puedo pensar que son bots y pues está pues colerío, güey, si me entiendes, que se empieza a llenar de texto muy seguido el chat y así. Entonces, por eso me pongo al tiro así con bloques grandes de texto. Ok. Regrésame. Al distrito administrativo. Ah, bueno, eso es entendible. Sí, güey. Porque a cada rato me llegan bots de que dicen chicas sexys en tu vecinidad. Yo sé que, ok. Banamex. Hace menos daño. Estas hacen menos daño. No mames, están bien culeras, está mejor el stock. Esto es tan normal de defensa. Fuck. Ok, Elma no me preocupa. Me preocupa Lin. Lin está bien squishy. No, es que en la mayoría de las páginas no por dice 5 kilómetros. Digo, ok, me hackearon, güey. Sí, güey. Y luego también el típico de que alargó su en 15 centímetros con esta cosa. Los doctores lo odian. Sí, güey, le hace falta defensa, güey, sorry. No mames, qué caros, pero bueno. Ok. De regreso a los putazos. Simón, al de alarga tu miembro 15 chelenes, güey, con ese increíble método aprobado por el doctor Tepit o loco, güey. No hay pedo, güey. Aquí Twitch le vale verga los albures en español. El doctor Tepito loco, güey. Está bueno, sí. Güey, hablando de albures, güey, sí me tocó a alguien, a un interno acá en el hospital llamar a Alma María Melcacho. No, ¿qué está haciendo? ¡Muérete! Eso fue hace como unos 6, 8 años. Se me quedó bien grabado. Porque nomás estaba así de que Alma María Melcacho, Alma María Melcacho. Y todos nos quedamos viéndole, güey. Y bien calladitos. Nadie dijo nada, nadie hizo expresiones, nadie hizo nada. Fue la cosa más vergas que sucedió en el seguro. Ay, no estuvo bien bueno. Son como... son murciélaguitos. Ok. Yup.
Ready? Let's move in.
¡Ah! Ya lo vi. Fuera de joda, en mi antigua escuela había una morra que se llamaba Elsa Rosa Más. Elsa Rosa Mesto. ¡Ah! ¡Ay, qué sad, güey! Le hacían bullying, de seguro.
Guys, they've seen us. Ready? Let's move in.
Now, it's my turn.
Assault hammer. Carnival.
Reinforcements. Watch out. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Side slash. Side slash.
Iron Fist.
Upper hand.
Ah, ya me vio, güey, ya lo vi. Ahí en el fondo disparando el culo, güey, míralo.
Shadow strike. Got it. Side ice. Move in and do some damage.
I know. Take them. Can't seem to get fired up.
Early burn. Now, melee attacks.
Hey, get off. I know. You guys, take it.
Ándele, pendeja, pero ¿para qué va y le da el
Really pumping now.
down a los demás?
Upper hand.
Yes. Now, melee attack.
Ahora se murió.
Looks like I'm on my own now. Recuperate.
Verga, güey. Corre la chingada. Retirada táctica. ¡Yipi!
And until we get all dolls up, then call our bets off, we'll blow the guitar, dealing with lives messed up.
Lo bueno es que era tercera de primaria. Lo malo es que llegamos a sexto y el bullying empezó como a la lancha, güey. ¡Ah! Y luego fue en la primaria, güey. De seguro fueron unos malditos desalmados sin corazón. A ver.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
Shadow strike.
Assault hammer.
Side ice.
Blaze
Move
grenade.
in and do some damage.
Bombardier.
Upper hand. Side slash. Shadow strike. Early burn.
Hey, lay off.
That did him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Le voy a quitar esa mierda, güey, no mames.
Side slash.
More enemies. Now close
Now,
down.
it's my turn.
Armor. Thanks a bunch.
Upper hand.
Assault hammer.
Scream ahead.
Rapid fire.
Side slash.
Now melee attack. Lay into it.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Shadow strike.
Lay off. Recuperate.
This is wearing me down.
Hit harder. Assault hammer.
Have to stay in this.
Help me. I know.
Upper
Take
hand.
this. Go. Now close it down. Let's lay into it.
I'm in trouble. Heal me. Shadow strike.
¡Te puedo gilear!
This is wearing me down. I have to stay in this.
Help me. I know.
Ahí se murió.
There.
Retirada táctica. Fuga.
Hit him again for him. More enemies.
No mames, respawnearon. Ay, güey, le voy a quitar esa mierda. Nomás se está suicidando cuando hace eso. Lin, ¿qué estás haciendo, hija tu pinche madre? Es esta madre, Trash Talk. No lo puedo quitar. ¡Ah! Remove. Gracias. No necesito una persona suicida, güey, por favor.
Oh, shit!
8 puntos. Increases TP. Luego se lo pongo. Está chido, pero luego se lo pongo. Ok. Fuga. Me sacó un pedo al rayo, güey, no mames. Ok, eso va a arreglar el problema de que se suicida.
Incoming enemy. Don't push. Attack at range. Follow my lead. Shadow strike. I've got you covered, fire. Recuperate. Side knife. Roll the fire. Do some damage. Weapons ready. West. Drop to me. Upper hand. Side slash. Shadow strike. Tough. Assault me up. Flash grenade. Strength comes from experience. Simple on anything. Wrong armor. Thanks a bunch. Upper hand. Side slash. Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Well down. That's Flame grenade.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Upper hand. Recuperate.
Side slash.
Infuriate. Wrong armor. Assault hammer. Fire tornado.
Shadow strike.
Sí nos pasamos de rosca al chile, pero es que ¿para qué le ponen ese nombre si ya está ahí un sketch, güey, de Enchufe TV? Que explica la importancia de un buen nombre para evitar albures, güey. Sí, güey, la sé, güey.
I don't get it. Why would they be so bent on killing all humans?
Who can say? Whatever the reason, this is dire news. We should let the others know ASAP. Let's call it in and head back to HQ for a full debrief.
Roger that. And here I just started to hope we'd finally escaped all this.
Escape! Yes, escape! Tatsu also want escape! Friends! Friends, not leave Tatsu trapped!
More Xenos? What should we do?
Stay back, Link. What do you think, Rook?
Ah, lo confundieron con una papa. Que lo balaceen, dice, güey, sí, güey.
Finally! Dance of freedom! Tatsu thanks you!
Interesting. One of the vegetables is sentient.
Talking potato. Huh. I wonder if it tastes different too. I know what we're having for dinner tonight. You don't know it yet, new girl, but I'm a pretty mean cook.
You are mean! Mean and cruel! Tatsu definitely not potato! Tatsu explained this to dumb and smelly Prone when they take Tatsu, but Prone not listen! Prone never listen! On Nopon rude day, Prone first set sticky feet on Mira. Especially Tatsu. Tatsu witnessed Prone abuse firsthand. At this rate, entire Nopon race in danger. Yes, Nopon are endangered species. So really, friends have social responsibility to protect Tatsu from danger.
Uh-huh. What do you think, Elma? Bake or fry?
Wait a minute. The beings who captured you, big brutes in armor, little pointy ears?
Yes, Prone!
And they're a more recent arrival here, is that right? They're not native to this planet?
Not native, recent. If friends want more details, friends must promise to protect Tatsu. Only then will Tatsu talk.
Right. Elma, you hold him. I'll peel.
Tatsu will talk! Tatsu will talk! Friends not get Nopon sense of humor is all.
So if I understand correctly, this is your homeworld. The Nopon people are native to Mira. And then just recently, the Prone showed hunt you to the edge of extinction. Is that right?
Not just Prone. Prone and their nasty, evil buddies. Lots and lots of them.
They're buddies? You mean other alien races?
Other hungry alien races. They all gang up on Nopon. They do horrible, terrible things to Nopon. Someday, Tatsu will turn tables and eat them for a change. Tatsu has seen those eyes before. Hungry eyes, like Prone eyes. Tatsu is here to serve, not be served.
Yeah, seriously. What kind of barbarian would want to eat this little guy just like that? We should take care of him. Wash and clean him, season him.
Right! This is exactly what Tatsu is saying. Take Tatsu to your village. Wash and clean Tatsu. Season Tatsu. Wait.
What do you think? Take him with us?
He seems harmless enough. And he'd be a good source of information on Mira and the Prone. All right. We can debrief him when we report to Commander Vanda. As long as he passes the quarantine scan, we can bring him back to New LA.
Right. Let's get that out of the way. All clear.
Then Tatsu can join friends? Dance of joy. New friends are friendliest friends ever. I know. Tatsu has special thank you gift for friends for saving Tatsu's life. Tatsu will lend it to friends for free.
Lend? It's not a gift if you don't give it.
Give it away? For always? For free? This would be insulting to friends and to Tatsu. No Nopon merchant worth his salt and pepper could do such a thing. Tatsu is grateful, but Tatsu not insane.
What? It's insane to think if someone saves your life, you might actually show them some real... And he's not even listening.
Friend, do you ever get lost? Tired of bulky maps and flawed memory? Friend jokes with Tatsu.
No.
Joke funny now, But joke not so funny when friend wander into Loafed-filled lake on accident. Presenting Follow Ball! Follow Ball is #1 ultimate best super secret must-have Nopon item. If friends get lost out in wild, friends just follow Ball of Light to safety. And now it's yours, for free, to borrow. For now, anyway.
Really? Follow Ball? That's the best name you could come up with for your super special thing?
Hey.
Meh, meh, meh. What would friend prefer? Fancy name no one understands so friend can feel smart? Now, time for Nopon Dance of Generosity.
Da huevo.
I don't know. Is that thing really gonna be all that useful? What if it's a trap or boom, it just blows up in our faces?
Ah yes, that reminds Tatsu. If Follow Ball get damaged, Tatsu need to charge friends full price, plus restock fee.
So much for Dance of Generosity.
Y sí, güey. Nice. Ok. Entonces, fuga.
Damn, losing Nelson's team is a real blow. But the fact we're not the only visitors on this rock is even worse.
They made it clear they want all humans dead. For all we know, they may be related to the forces that destroyed Earth and followed us here.
Wonderful. I'll report this to Secretary Nagi. See if we can't bolster our defenses. Just one last thing. What the bloody hell is this dancing turnip doing here?
He's actually a potato.
Tatsu not turnip or potato, for last time, Tatsu is not food. Now, on behalf of Planet Mira, Tatsu welcome all Earth people and offer a friendly treaty of friendship.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we were thinking he could be a good source of general intel about the planet. Exactly how useful that'll be remains to be seen.
Oh, don't you worry about a thing. Friend's totally safe now that Tatsu is in town. Tatsu watch over and protect friends, especially weak, pathetic Lindley with her thin, bony wings.
Sí.
In my arms. Look who's talking. And who said anything about you coming with us? You can stay here, you greedy, annoying little cabbage. I'm sure there's a salad here that could use you.
Meh, meh? Tatsu stay here? Friends would leave Tatsu behind?
It's for the best. You said yourself your people are endangered, and the Xenos that captured you might still be out there. You'll be safest here in the city.
Agreed.
Tatsu not agreed. Friends will want Tatsu along. Friends need Tatsu along.
How so?
What? Well, that, of course. This planet have many helpful Nopon that Tatsu can talk to. Other Nopon can share information for friends.
That might be useful.
That right. Most Nopon not like Tatsu. Nopon can be shy. Nopon can be difficult. Most Nopon never trust friends or even talk to friends. But Tatsu? Nopon love Tatsu. Tatsu use smooth talk and winning personality to get friends good info.
The tater tot has a point.
Uh-huh. More like an ulterior motive, if you ask me.
Tatsu perish the thought. Tatsu intentions are pure, Lindley. Pure as snow. Lindley intimidated by Tatsu's strength and smarts, but do not worry, Tatsu is true friend.
Strength and smarts, huh? That's really not what I'm worried about here.
All right, then it's settled. Small Fry here will accompany you three out in the field. After all, we can use all the info we can get.
Seriously? We have to babysit this thing?
We're the ones who picked him up. Besides, would you really want to leave him with another team?
Maybe not. Unless we were invited to the meal, I mean.
See? Already getting along like peas and carrots. He can be your charge, Lynn.
Oh, come on, Commander! That's not funny! I've got my hands full out there! This is so unfair. Back me up here, would you, Elma?
I'm sure Elma has no objections.
Right. As you say, Commander.
Done and done. Welcome to Blade, Tater. We'll be counting on you.
Yes, sir. And it's a Tatsu. Oh, one thing Tatsu forgot to mention. Nokon are pacifists, so friends need to defend Tatsu, keep extra super safe in any battle. Tatsu VIP diplomat, after all.
And why am I not surprised? So much for him watching over and protecting us.
No era de esperarse.
So, Rook, feel like you're starting to get the hang of things?
Yep.
Of course you are. You've taken to it like a fish to water, just like Elma and the Commander said you would.
Just the same, let's review the key points, and I can fill in some extra details. Blade's top priority right now is to secure missing pieces of the Lifehold. You remember that much. Countless people are frozen in the Lifehold. It's the key to restoring humanity. Up until we ran into the Prone, our biggest concern was that wild indigents would stumble on the Lifehold and damage it somehow. But now there's a more pressing threat. Intelligent alien races who are intentionally trying to destroy us. So, our search has new urgency. We need to find and retrieve all of the Lifehold ASAP.
And the best way to do that is by expanding the reach of Frontier Nav. The more probes we can install, the wider we can scan, and the faster we can find bits of the Lifehold.
So our primary focus going forward should be to travel around Mira installing data probes. As many as we can, as fast as we can. I can't stress enough how important this is. You still with me? Good. Then let's move on to the other pressing threat that Blade has to deal with. Hostile indigens. There's no real delicate way to put this. Any wildlife that poses a clear threat must be eliminated. The Lifehold is our future, but we can't ignore the present. We still have our duty to keep New LA safe. And sometimes that duty requires enacting coordinated strikes to solve problems before they can do real harm.
We're the newcomers here, it's true. And they're usually just out to defend their territory. But sometimes it really is them or us. And we have to make sure it's us. Don't get me wrong. It's not like we run out there and light up anything that moves. Only Blade HQ can choose targets. And they tend to keep them strictly to creatures that pose a significant threat to our survival.
In order to contribute to this cause, operatives are asked to form into squads to take on special missions. These squad missions, as we call them, don't get posted to mission control like your other, more typical assignments. Rather, HQ transmits the details directly to all of us at the same time. Basically, they want as many people to know about them ASAP, so they can be taken care of ASAP.
I'm sure you can imagine that these missions aren't your run-of-the-mill little fetch quests. It's not the kind of stuff just one or two blades can handle on their own. That's why squads can have as many as 32 members.
And
Como
it's
una
why we
raid.
ask members to sign up to a squad beforehand. We can't have blades playing musical chairs whenever this kind of emergency hits us. But just remember, squad missions are not mandatory. You don't have to drop everything you're doing just to take one on. HQ has no way of knowing what every blade is up to when these missions arise. If you're busy with something else, they'll understand. They need to trust our collective judgment with these things, and, well, so far so good.
And I think that about covers the basics, right?
Search for the missing pieces of the life form. Install data probes to expand Frontier Nav. And take on squad missions when you can to keep us safe. Got all that? Good. We're counting on you.
And briefing adjourned. Thank God.
All right, well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it?
Yeah, let's call it a night.
Oh, Tatsu's so excited to sleep in real bed. Lily can show Tatsu to his room now.
Oh, your room is right over there.
¡El refri!
Oh, it looks perfect size for Tatsu. Wait, what? Tatsu know what that is. That refrigerator. We'll go in there to cool off.
I guess you are smarter than you look.
Well, Tatsu not want to brag, but wait a minute. Tatsu see what Lily did there.
Ok. Y... Ok, entonces partes de la historia están bloqueadas en base a nivel y sector de exploración. Vale. No mames, güey, qué bueno que ya me puedo poner a los personajes como acompañantes, güey, porque no mames, güey. Qué bonito tener un tanque, güey, pero ese tanque no está chido, güey, la verdad. Ahí vi una cara de emoji.
Hey.
no hay nuevos. Piden niveles más altos. Ok. De hecho, sí es cierto que nivel 9. Ok, creo que es momento de movernos a otra clase. Ok. Yo digo que por lo pronto Striker está bien. Ah. Ok, ahora sí conviene conseguir una Longsword más mamalona. Ok, melee beam rest down. El cooldown es un poquito más alto. La estabilidad está más o menos más culera, pero sí es una mejora. En melee no hay tanto problema. Es más problema cuando es ranged, así que por lo pronto sí está bien.
Hey!
Ay, Miranium.
Really?
Tanta banda. Es el garage de Skells. Motherfucker.
Let's head out. Okay, let's move out.
A ver.
Ra-da-da-da-da-da.
Need help with anything? Stay sharp.
Okay.
Let's head out. Okay, let's move out.
Me ha faltado agregarlo.
Need help with anything? Stay sharp.
¿Dónde estará uno de los interceptors?
Hey!
Am I right?
Yes.
Now then. Hey.
Listen.
Really?
Am I right?
Hey!
Got it.
quién sabe dónde están. Oh, aquí hay uno.
Ooh, work? Stay sharp out there.
Blade Level Basics y de Pro Professional. Ok. Mínimo tengo un poquito de team para ir a explorar, plantar chingaderas.
Really?
Hey!
Oh! Crap, looks like they saw us.
Attack it with shadow! Behind me!
Got it in sight.
Fire! Destroy! Move in and strike! Fire particle! I know! I figured you'd win!
I guess that's that.
I think even my cooking got better.
¡Qué fuga! Uf. Sí.
I'll use this strength to keep everyone safe.
Va a estar arriba. Lo intenté.
Hey,
Oh, fuck. Bueno, sirve que ponga un pro. Si es que ese perro de ahí no se me atraviesa. La chingada, güey. ¡Córrele a la verga!
Forget about me. Just unload on him.
¡Están muertos!
Well,
¿Qué tiene la misión?
well.
Caray, ¿dónde está el pro?
Listen.
Va a ser arriba. Fuck, no me digas que va a ser arriba porque se mamaron. No creo.
Crap, looks like they saw us.
Attack at range. Follow my
Got
lead.
it in sight.
Shadow strike.
Fire!
Assault hammer. Flame grenade. Fire carnival. Somewhat staggered.
Rising flame!
Upper hand. Sky Knight.
Flame
Move in and do some
Hey,
damage.
thanks!
I know. Take this.
I'm off balance.
Blast.
Early bird. That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I feel great.
Side
Let
slash.
me at him. So what if you stagger?
Furious blast!
Upper hand.
Yes. Now melee attack.
Got him.
Lay in.
Move in and attack! Got it!
To me.
Side
Rising flame!
Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike.
Oh,
I like you.
thanks! How about a buck?
Okay, this should tide me over.
Blast.
Rising flame!
Stuff on a hole.
Furious blast! Break out those guns!
All around, so we stay quick with the guns and cannons. Standing on man until we get all dolls up. Then call our
Early
bets
bird.
off. We'll blow the guitar. Dealing with live.
Three minutes. Move in and do some
Power
damage.
die!
Shadow strike.
Okay, like this!
Upper hand.
Close in.
Side
I
slash.
know. Take this. Go. Fire carnival. Look there. Let's lay in.
Feel like to do anything!
Infuriate.
Furious blast! Break out
Upper
those
hand.
guns!
Rising blade. I like you.
Sky Knight. Move in and do some damage.
Defensive stance! Rising flame!
Upper hand.
I got a little Kill me.
I should be the first. Three minutes. Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike.
Let's lay in. Assault hammer.
Side slash.
Flame grenade.
Furious blast!
Infuriate.
Nailed it!
Rising
Break out those
blade.
guns! Feel like you can do anything!
Upper hand. Sky Knight. Move in and do some
Assault
damage.
hammer.
They said, seek to find the deal, so sharp as skills, but now we can only feel all the pain and the danger.
Early bird. Appreciate it.
Wow.
Melee attacks. Shadow
I
strike.
know. Take this. Now melee attack. Let's lay in.
Upper hand. Side slash.
Furious blast! Move in and attack!
What a pushover.
Target neutralized. Returning to standby.
Vientos. Vamos a estar hasta allá arriba. Ok, voy a poner otro probe. Aprovechando que ando aquí. si es que encuentro dónde ponerlo. Fuck. No alcancé.
Looks like they saw us. Enemy reinforcements. Watch it. Enemy reinforcements. Watch it. Going in. Use melee attacks.
We're stuck on a whole different planet. No peace looking at the sky. Troubles always all around, so we stay quick with the guns and cannons. Standing as long as we can until we get all dolls up. Then call our bets off. We'll blow the guitar.
Strength comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
Sí, fuck. Level 4. Bueno, por lo menos sé que esto está aquí. %. Ok. Por lo pronto, yo ahí le dejo. Fue más que suficiente de Xenoblade. Este Xenoblade va a tardar mucho en acabarse, me va a durar un chorro. Se nota luego, luego. Pero está bien. Que me duren los pinches Xenoblades. Pero bueno, ya estuvo. ¡Vámonos! No mames, güey. Ya son las 12:24, güey. Ya sé que es sábado, pero no mames, son las 12:24. Uy, vámonos, pues. Juega a memir.